price action with Ondo today. We'll just go over past setups so we can look for present setups in the future. So here we have a failed short, which gives opportunities for us to long. And let's chart some liquidity sweeps right here. This was a high where liquidity is right here. It's usually above the highs with long wicks. Price came back up to take out this, captured liquidity and shot back down. There's many setups to see here, such as this one right here. It shot up past the high, captured liquidity and shot back down. Same can be said to right here, to the lows as well, not only the highs but also the lows right there. This is usually used to take out people's stops or their liquidations, just to capture the liquidity, just so their orders can go through smoother. So right here is we had a couple bottoms, the 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. The bottom is also a curvature right here. Which swooped up and then hit this. It swept liquidity, shot back down. Now I guess that we'll wait to see what will happen here, or we can drop down in time frames and see what there might be here. Could sweep lower right here. It's possible to come back down here right here. Just kind of hit it. It kind of does count right here. It's only a couple cents off. We could sweep here eventually whenever that does happen. After we hit here, we swing back up here. Price always seems to take out the liquidity. You could trade these valid setups right here. See, happened 2 times. Happened here, happened here. Some of these are liquidity sweeps, but some of these are not really liquidity runs, but I forgot what you call it. I just chart them really, and I know what their use cases are. It's called BOL or something. Break of runner, break of liquidity, something. Here's one. Anyways, you guys get the hint. Sometimes it does happen. So yeah. I think we should go over my what I think Solana will do. So as we can see here, is that it took out the high, it captured liquidity, it shot back down. I expected it to go to around this range right here, to come back to around 218, but it looks like we're having a little reversal and a little ranging happening here. Came back into the middle. We could shoot lower, or we could go to 247 first, around 247, and then shoot back down and take a short down to 218 or so. That's how I see things happening. Go up, hit 247, come down to 218, and then we either will long from there or we'll follow it a day. Another thing that I traded last night was this. I called it in my Twitter account right here. That's my username. See, we took out right here. we took out this high, captured liquidity, but this one ran. When you do look for a liquidity sweep, make sure that like it shows a clear reversal. You could use a delta, like a cumulative volume delta, to see if we're having less buy pressure and then sell pressure kicks in, which shows that we'll be going lower. But we actually shot up higher. I forgot what it's called. It's called like a BOL. Break of run. It's not a breakout run or something. What's my Wi-Fi so slow? It's not. Oh, look. I don't know if it is a liquidity run. Opposite of liquidity sweep. I don't know. I forgot. Liquidity run. Let's just call it a liquidity run. It ran instead of just swept and then went lower. So let's look at it. Like this. Like this for an example. This one right here is a liquidity sweep. It swept that, shot up. This one, it broke the high and kept on going. So right now, with this, with cake, my entry was right here, as I called on my Twitter, as I'll show you. Right here. This was my entry. I got in around right here, about 2.77. This was 2.8 when the screenshot was taken. This was about 2.8 around right here when the screenshot was taken. Right here. That's an 11% gain, but I actually took profit around a 5% gain. I didn't expect it to run this high. I just expected it to, I thought it was going to sweep like this and then reject lower to wherever it might go, here or here. That's just what I thought, but it looks like we kind of swept right here. Kind of had a new high right here. See the long wicks? Means price initially pushed up here. It was previously traded above here, but then we got rejected lower. So in the near future, we could sweep this in the future just to capture that liquidity above there. And whenever that might happen. Cake is, for those of you that don't know what Cake is, it's basically a DEX on Binance Coin, where it's like Radium, which is like on Solana. It's like Jupe on Solana. It's just a swap platform, and it probably does a couple more things like liquidity pools or so. So yeah, this is what the trade did. So yeah, I think we should wrap it up about now. Bye. And make sure to follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Bye.